Welcome to the joy of painting with flowers. We're so glad you could join us today. We've got a little pot here that we're going to turn into something beautiful. And I'm going to start right now with some Bird of Paradise. It's Bird of Paradise Orange. I'm going to start with some height there. Now, I've opened up these birds. They like to have their flowers come out of the pods. In fact, what I'll do is I've got another one right here, and I'm going to open that so we can all see what it looks like. I just put my fingers down in there and pop the birds out. They've got pretty orange wings and blue tongues. And we're going to make them fly high in the sky today over the arrangement. I've got a bird that's going to fly closer to the ground, and I'll just put this stick in back here. And my final Bird of Paradise will come down here, facing the other direction. It also has orange wings and blue tongue. I think they're all happy now, but they could be happier if they had some trees to fly around. So we're going to put this branch here for some height, and that's going to be our tree. Put another shorter tree right here, and I might even put a tree down low here. There we go. We have our birds flying through the trees, but right now they're flying over a pot. So we're going to change that. We're going to change that pot into a beautiful green sea. And I'll start by taking these aspidistra leaves. We call this aspidistra green. I'm going to take a leaf here and put it in the back of the arrangement, and that's going to be the back of the woods. And coming out here, these will be the sea. Now I'll show you a little trick. You can take this leaf, turn it around, and roll it, and we'll make a little flower right in the middle of that beautiful green sea. I think those Bird of Paradise are happier already. I know I'm happier. It won't be long before this sea will be ready for our next step. And that's going to have some color in it. Now, texture is important in arranging, so we're going to add a little bit of texture to our sea of green aspidistra leaves. We're going to add some leatherleaf fern. Some people call it leatherleaf, baker fern, flat fern. It goes by all different names. And what this does is this fills in, helps us have a rolling, pretty sea of green, and it also covers our floral foam. Now, what we have here is our birds flying through our trees over our sea of green. Now we're going to have another step here. It's not quite green. This is called grevillea. It's kind of a cross between Van Dyke brown and our aspidistra green. It's very pretty. We bring it up into the arrangement, and it makes everything looser, airier, freer, and it doesn't stop our birds from flying. What do you think so far? It's getting prettier. Well, as I mentioned before, texture is important in arranging flowers or painting with flowers. We're going to add some eucalyptus berries. And we'll tuck those down in just for an added bit of texture. Then we'll put them in at different distances so that we have the appearance of depth. We don't want everything at the same depth. Now the birds are happier still, but here they are, full of color and beauty. You know, sometimes I think of flowers and all they want to do is spread their love and beauty. Don't you wish everybody was like that? I'm going to add, for some height, some leucadendron. This is Van Dyke brown leucadendron. We're going to bring it up so the birds have some flowers to fly through. And we're going to continue that flow that the birds had down into the arrangement. I might even put some of these brown leucadendron down here in the sea of green. Kind of swimming around like little flowers in the sea. Fill in a little in the back of the arrangement. I think it's taking shape now. I'm very happy with that. Now we're going to bring some color into it. This is Protea Pink. Pretty and pink proteas. These will be our focal point, swimming in the sea of green at the base of the flying birds through the trees. I think I'll use 3. Very often in arranging or anything artistic, 3 is a number, or 5, or any odd number is pleasing to the eye. So we'll do 3 down in our sea of green. 3 pink proteas. Our next step is something you could have for lunch and it'll be very healthy, but we're not going to eat it. It's kale. Kale's very popular now. This is a kale that spreads beauty, rounding our proteas. Just something to add a little bit of interest. I think I'll put one in the back here as well. The back of our proteas. Maybe this is now a garden by the sea. Our final element, we're going to add some orchids. This is a beautiful mauve Cymbidium orchid. We're going to put it in line with the bird of paradise. Oh, it makes those bird of paradise very happy. And it brings our pink colors up into the arrangement so that we have some beauty near our birds. These are Dendrobium orchids, another orchid. Dendrobium means in the tree. We're not going to put them up in the tree. We're going to put them around the base here. And each orchid stem has lots of little orchids working together as a team to bring beauty and joy to you. Here they are coming out at another depth so that we can give an illusion of distance. You might want to have a little shack in here somewhere, but we're not going to do that. A little surf set shack down by the sea of green near the tropical flowers. And here we are, our finished creation today. I hope that you've enjoyed arranging flowers today. And I hope you'll join us again. Thank you.